Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm taking you on a ride with my 2025 Electric Camper Tricycle, a fully self-contained micro-motorhome on 3 wheels, designed for freedom, sustainability, and the simple joy of slow travel. This trike isn't just a vehicle, it's a lifestyle. A combination of e-bike mobility, camper van comfort, and minimalist philosophy. It's small enough to cruise on bike lanes in some places, but loaded with everything I need to live, work, and explore full-time. So whether you're curious about building your own, going off-grid, or just love alternative living, you're in for a treat. Let's start with what makes this trike tick. At the heart of the camper is a high-torque electric motor, powered by a lithium battery pack that gives me around 40 to 60 miles per charge, depending on terrain, load, and weather. The whole thing charges via a portable solar array on the roof, with a backup plug-in option for those cloudy stretches. Now, it's not a speed demon. Top speed is around 20 miles per hour, which might sound slow, but that's the point. This is travel in the slow lane, where the journey is the destination. Where I can stop and smell the wildflowers, wave at the locals, and pull over whenever I see a good view or a perfect camping spot. The camper body is lightweight but tough, built with a mix of aluminum framing and insulated panels. It keeps me warm at night and cool during the day, and yes, it's weatherproof. I've ridden through rain, wind, and even a light snowfall, and it held up like a champ. Inside, it's cozy. The layout is tight but efficient, with a convertible bed that folds into a bench seat during the day. Underneath, there's storage for food, tools, clothes, and gear. On one wall, there's a compact desk setup where I can edit videos, write, or just journal with a cup of tea. Above the bed, a couple of shelves hold my books, gadgets, and a little fan that runs off the solar power. The kitchen setup is basic but functional. A propane stove, collapsible sink with a foot pump, and a few bins for dry food and cookware. There's a 5-gallon water tank tucked below, and I refill it at campgrounds, parks, or friendly locals willing to share a tap. No fridge yet, but a cooler with a frozen water bottle does the trick for short trips. One of my favorite parts? The skylight. It's a simple clear panel, but when I lie down at night and look up at the stars from inside the trike, it's pure magic. Sometimes I wake up to birdsong and sunlight pouring in. It reminds me why I chose this path: freedom, nature, and simplicity. The trike also has an awning I can pull out to create a shaded outdoor space. It's perfect for reading, cooking, or just relaxing. I even added a bug net curtain for summer nights when the mosquitoes come out. When I park for the night, I throw down a mat, set up a chair, and it feels like home, wherever I am. As for bathrooms, I get that question a lot. Right now, it's a mix of campground facilities, public restrooms, or nature when necessary. For emergencies, I carry a small portable toilet in a sealed box under the bench. Not glamorous, but it works. Security-wise, the trike is locked with a strong U-lock and alarm system. Plus, I always park in visible, safe areas or near other travelers. One of the benefits of the trike is that it's not flashy or threatening. People are curious, but rarely suspicious. It sparks conversation, not concern. You might be wondering about legality. I ride under e-bike rules where it's allowed, and I make sure to follow local laws. In some places, I need to register it as a low-speed vehicle, but it's generally street legal. I stay off highways and avoid heavy traffic. Most of the time, I'm on back roads, trails, or small-town streets. Cost-wise, the whole build was under $4,000, way cheaper than a van or RV. That includes the trike frame, motor kit, battery, camper materials, and solar. And ongoing costs? Minimal. No gas, no insurance required in most areas, and super low maintenance. If something breaks, I can fix it myself or roll it into a bike shop. What I love most about the camper tricycle is how it slows you down in the best way. I've met so many people who wave me down just to chat. I've been invited for meals, offered places to stay, even interviewed for local papers. There's something about showing up in a tiny house on wheels, powered by sunshine and leg muscles, that makes people smile. Of course, it's not all perfect. Hills are a challenge, though the motor helps a lot. Windy days can be tough. And space is limited, so I have to be intentional about what I carry. But those trade-offs feel small compared to the freedom I gain. So what's next? More miles, more stories, more exploration. Every day on the road brings a new experience, whether it's a hidden lake, a kind stranger, or just a quiet place to rest. The Trike reminds me that happiness isn't about having more, it's about needing less and appreciating more. If you've ever dreamed of hitting the road with your own tiny camper, I hope this inspires you. You don't need a giant RV or a big budget. Just creativity, courage, and a love for the road less traveled. Thanks for joining me on this journey. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more Trike life content, and let me know in the comments what would your dream camper tricycle look like.